AITA for exposing my friend for using my dead best frienders. I done to build her career. My best friend Clara died 6 months ago. Last night I discovered our mutual friend Ire has been using an IRE model trained on Clara's private journals and art to win design awards before Clara passed. She was a genius, a brilliant digital artist who was also light years ahead in coding. She created a private AI she called Echo. She trained it on her entire digital footprint. Every piece of art she ever made, her poetry, her private journals, even the transcripts of our late-night voice chats. It was her digital soul, a backup of her mind. After the accident, her parents gave me sole access to the server. It was a digital memorial, a place I could go to feel close to her, to read our old chats and see her art. It was private. It was sacred. Then 2 nights ago, I got a strange security alert from Echo's server. I logged in and saw the activity logs. My heart stopped. There were dozens of recent prompts. Generate a logo concept for a sustainable tech company in the style of a blooming cyber-perkenchik flower. Write a brand manifesto that sounds both hopeful and dystopian. I felt sick. Last week, Erfel had won a massive career-making design competition. The prize was a 6-figure contract and a feature in a huge magazine. Her winning portfolio, a sustainable tech brand featuring a blooming cyber-perkenchik flower with a manifesto that sounded both hopeful and dystopian. The designs were pure Clara, her unique, unmistakable style. The words were her voice. It was like watching a ghost being puppeted. I took sprint of everything, the server logs, the prompts, the item stamps, and drove to Enter's apartment. I didn't even have to say anything. The second she saw my face, she knew, but she wasn't sorry. She was defiant. I am honoring her, she said, her voice cold. Her genius was meant to be seen. I'm just helping her legacy live on. Think of it as a collaboration with a dead person who couldn't consent. I told her she had to come clean. She refused. She told me I was being cruel, that grief was making me crazy, and that I couldn't stand to see her succeed. I left, and my phone immediately blew up with texts from our mutual friends, saying I needed to let it go, that I was threatening to ruin Ansar's life over a misunderstanding. I started to doubt myself. Was I just being a gatekeeper to our friend's memory? I couldn't sleep. I went back to the server not to find more evidence, but just to be with Clara. I started digging deeper into the file structure, into the folders I hadn't touched, the ones Clara herself had encrypted in a partition labeled The Real Me. I found something else. It wasn't art or journals. It was a ledger. Jenna hadn't just collaborated with Echo for a competition. She had created a private invite-only subscription service. She was selling access to my dead friend's mind. For $50 a month, other design students could use Echo to generate original work. The competition Enfia won. The winning prompt wasn't even hers. It was from a user named DesignDude14. Jenna wasn't honoring Clara. She was selling her soul piece by piece. At the very bottom of the ledger, there was one last file, a video file from Clara uploaded a year before she died, titled Emergency Protocol. She smiled a sad, knowing smile. If you are watching this, it means someone is using Echo for profit, she said. It means they've violated not just my work but my entire being. Don't be sad, be angry. The rest of the video was a step-by-step guide to executing a script she'd written, a script that would not only wipe the server clean but also send every piece of evidence, the logs, the ledger, the list of subscribers, and this very video to the competition organizers and the intellectual property board of our university. My grief turned to ice in my veins. I am not destroying Anwar's career. I am executing my best friend's last wish.